It's a Southern California adventure unlike any other.
I want you to look at the hills and see if you can see the lines. Can you all see the lines here?
Tucked away in the middle of nowhere, just outside of Palm Desert, it's a site that's both dangerous and breathtaking. It's also the place where two of Earth's tectonic plates are grinding past each other, making up a geologic feature known to most of the world as the San Andreas Fault.
The first thing is surprise. The second is joy. It's just absolutely amazing out here. Most people have no idea what's here in the Coachella Valley. Look at this. You see it? How it just comes right through. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Phil LaGreca has been driving people through the fault zone for 6 years, and he says it's a stunning landscape that's constantly moving and changing. He says on average the San Andreas Fault moves anywhere from 1 to 2 inches a year, carving out a landscape you will only see here. What you also see is the powerful force of plate tectonics twisting and bending these rock formations painted in color from the palette of time.
We have not had a major earthquake on the southern end of the San Andreas Fault since 1690. So as I've told everybody on the Jeep, we're way overdue.
Now we're literally walking in what's believed to be the middle of the San Andreas Fault. On this side we've got the North American plate, and on this side the Pacific plate. And if the big one were to happen, this would be ground zero and not the place you want to be.
Let's go.
On most days, you can find groups of tourists from all over the world taking in this natural wonder only possible with tour guides from Desert Adventures. Here you'll find Horseshoe Canyon, a feature within the fault zone. And it's also here where tourists can experience a tight hike inside California's biggest earthquake fault, capable of producing a magnitude 8.0 earthquake.
Pretty scary. Actually, it was fascinating. I did not realize how magnificent it is, and so close. I live less than 10 miles from here, and it just it blows me away.
It's kind of scary for me because I was in the '89 earthquake in Loma Prieta, and I had 2 little girls, and it was a very, very, very frightening experience. So to get to an area where you're literally on it and you see that you're on it, there was some feelings that I felt today, like, oh my goodness, please don't happen today. It's just like when I walked through San Francisco and the big tall buildings. Please don't let it happen today.
Really, all of them? There you go. Oh, hey!
And until the so-called big one actually happens, the tours will go on as usual, showcasing one of Earth's spectacular creations.
There's so much beauty here that you don't think about. I'm from Santa Cruz, California, where everything's green and trees and mountains and ocean. And there's so much beauty here. It's spectacular.
My biggest pleasure is when they get off the Jeep with big smiles on their faces and a big thank you. I mean, I love it.
As do the tourists who experience this gem in the desert and the powerful forces at work inside the San Andreas Fault. Reporting in Palm Desert for Spectrum News, I'm Steve Roldan.